Hello, and welcome back to the Stepping Bricks YouTube channel. My name is Dr. Giuseppe Paladini, and I'm the founder of Stepping Bricks. Now, today we're going to talk about how you can handle fears. So there are 7 steps, and I'm going to talk about one by one how you can do this. Step number 1 is take time off, or take time out as well. What do I mean by that? Well, let's say you're in a work environment, you're super stressed, then you want to get out of that situation. So that is exactly what you need to do. Take 15 minutes walk outside of your workplace or wherever you are, and then just breathe. So this will help your body to focus on more important things rather than all the worries, all the anxiety, all the stress. And when you can think clearly, then everything that happens around you will be less fearful. Take time off as well is when you need to take a break of whatever you're doing, take a break and think clearly, okay? Reassess all the situations that is around you, and then you can address the problem if there is a problem. Number 2, and this is one of the most important ones, is face your fears. Now, face your fears. Maybe you heard this quite a lot of times and you just say, yeah, but how do I do this? Well, imagine that you're avoiding whatever it is you're scared of. You're only delaying it, or probably you're making it bigger. So if you face that fear, that problem, it might be that problem doesn't exist. How many times, and you can be honest on this, how many times you've been worrying about something that never happened? I think thousands of times. And that is a waste of time, a waste of energy, a waste of effort, and a waste of money, and a waste of your physical and mental conditions. So what you need to do here is to understand that there is always a solution for every problem. You just need to find the right solution, okay? But there is. Now, facing your fears will help you to break through the barriers and understand that problem was actually that big as you imagined. Number 3 is imagine the worst. What's the worst that can happen? Are you still alive? Yes. So that is the worst, if you die, basically, okay? If you're still alive, then the fear, can be dealt with. So in the worst case scenario, if you want to write it down on a piece of paper, that's fine. In the worst case scenario, what's the worst that can happen and what's the best that can happen? Many people focus on, I don't do this because I'm too scared, because that's the worst that can happen. For example, if we're talking about property, most people don't invest in property because they think the worst that can happen is that I'm going to lose all my money. But they don't think, what's the best that can happen? What if it works? You need to understand as well the benefits of an action, not just, the setbacks and the challenges. So if you do the worst case scenario, best case scenario, and then you understand which one is the one you prefer, then you can go for it. Now, remember, do not focus on the worst case scenario all the time, because it's a waste of time and energy and everything, okay? So the worst case scenario might never happen, but the best case scenario can happen because somebody else already did it and it's possible, so you can do it too. Number 4, don't try to be perfect, okay? This is quite important. Now, a lot of people, again, they try to put all the ducks in a row before making a decision, before taking action. Perfection doesn't exist. I'm telling you again, perfection does not exist. So stop chasing the unicorns. Nobody's perfect. All you can do is be a better person than you were yesterday. No comparisons with anybody else, just yourself. So stop trying to have all your ducks in a row and prepare for everything when everything might never happen again. So do not be perfect, just do it. Learn something, get the right support, and take action. Because if you don't take action, all what you learned so far is being wasted. So go for it. And number 5 is talk about it. Now, we're talking about facing your fears, you talk about dealing with fears, you need to talk about it, okay? Do not just ignore it, do not just keep it for yourself. You have friends that love you, you have family that love you, you have people, they are inspired by you and you don't even know. just talk about it, okay? There's nothing wrong with it. Don't be ashamed. If you have an issue, the issue can be solved. Remember my mantra, there is always a solution to every problem. And that's the case for everything in life. So talk about it, explain what it is, and you might be surprised that the people around you can help you more than you think. Number 6. Now, this one requires a little bit of work. Let's say you have 3 things in the number 6. Number 1 is sleep well. Stop scrolling down the screen every night before going to bed. TikTok, YouTube, all stuff, apart from this YouTube channel, you're allowed to see it. But just take a nice sleep, okay? Nice night's sleep. You need to have enough hours in the day where you actually rest. Your mind needs to rest. Your body needs to rest. That's number 1 in the number 6, okay? Number 2 in the number 6 is eat well. Now, strangely enough, all the good things in life are not healthy, but you can choose a lot of good food that is healthy, and you can eat moderately without exaggerating. Now, remember, nutrition, sleep, and the third one is exercising. These are the 3 most important things for your mental and physical condition, okay? Your welfare. And this is super important. Doesn't matter if you have a successful business. If you're not alive anymore, who cares? So you need to be on top of these things. Sleep well, eat well, exercise. Exercise, I don't mean just going to the gym 3 times a day. You can go once a week if you like. You can take a 5 minutes walk every single day. You need to build momentum, and you need to build a habit that becomes then so natural that you do it without even thinking about it. And finally, we are at the number 7, the last tip of the day for facing your fears, and is reward yourself. Reward yourself, because every time you go through a challenge, through a fear, through something that was so overwhelming for you, then you need to breathe, you need to rest, and you need to reward yourself. If you like ice cream, just go and get an ice cream. Do not exaggerate, otherwise 0.6 doesn't validate anymore. But you know what I mean. Just treat yourself. You want a nice massage, or you want to go to the swimming pool, to the sauna, to the steam room, whatever works for you, just do it, okay? You want to watch a beautiful movie on Netflix, that's fine as well. Just do it, okay? You don't have to work 24/7. Your mind, as I said before, needs some rest. So if one day you don't feel like working, that's fine, okay? Take a rest, reassess, start again the next day. But it's important to reward yourself. Now, all these tips that I've said so far, of course, are super important. They're not just about fear, but it's about mind, body, and the attitude will change. Because if you change the way you look at things, the things you're looking at will change with you. So I hope this video has been useful as well. Again, comment below, subscribe to the channel, and share it to whoever you want. I hope this is going to help a lot more people. And I introduce again myself. My name is Dr. Giuseppe Paladini, and I look forward to see you in the next video. Bye bye for now.